Okay, so I thought I'd just take you through the camera and show you what you might get with it and give you a bit of a look at it. So the first thing you'll see about the camera is it's just a nice good size. There's me standing beside it, and it's easy to carry on the job and it's easy to use. That obviously tucks in the wheel there, but I've got it left out just to show you what's going on. One of the good features about this is it's got a nice big base on it, so it holds it nice and steady when you're working near the pipe, and your camera's not going to fall over and all this type of thing. This model here has got the 50 metres of cable on it. So it's quite easy to use, and it's a battery camera. And what I might do is give you a look at what you get with it first, then a quick run through of this, just to show you how it works, and then that'll probably be enough. So when you buy your camera, you get a nice looking little bag like this, and that's got all your goodies in there, and you'll take that on the job site when you go. Take it on the job site with the camera and all the stuff in here. So you can see on the back there while we're looking at it there, there's 3 little pouches here, and in these I keep all my small stuff, just like the SD cards that plug into the machine, and we'll put that in now. And so that's in there, and I keep them in the back there. The SD cards don't come with it, but they're only about $10, and I picked mine up from Office Works. They seem to do you a pretty good deal. Now inside, we undo the bag, give you a look. I'll try and bend it down here a bit. There we go. So let's just have a look and see what we get. So this is the big skid. It's got the cable tie around it, but it's on a spring and those 2 wheels pop out. These are mainly for mainline stuff. The bigger pipe, more your 6-inch pipe rather than your 4-inch. Really, you'd only use this one if you had your mainline camera, but you can use it on this one. And looking at that skid there, that's your 4-inch skid that you use in the 4-inch pipe. Seems to hold it pretty central in the pipe and pretty straight, and you get a really good picture with it. But that's that skid there. And if you want to have that comes with the kit. So you get those 2 skids. Like that. If you want to have a look at the other head without the skid on, there's a head there. You know, with skid. With skid and without. They're a 38mm head, so they're just the right size for doing 4-inch pipe. Okay, so you also get a few little tools. Let me get this one out here. You get like a little spanner. And it's got 2. It's a bit like a wheel brace for a car, just a little mini wheel brace. That comes with it. You get like a little mini Phillips head screwdriver, and they're good for putting the skids on. What else are we getting in here? We're getting a nice little Allen key. It's got the end bit there. There's also another Phillips head screwdriver. They just give them to you. Okay, we also get another Allen key. This is the battery charger. So it takes Australian plugs, as you can see there. Suits 240 volts. And it just slots up into the bottom of the camera to charge. So you just put it in there, plug that into the power point. Red in there while it's charging, red light comes on there while it's charging. When it's charged it goes green. So that's your 240 volt charger. Cigarette lighter charger. Still in the plastic there, I won't bother taking it out. Just, you can plug it into your car if you need to out in the field, and you can run your camera off your car battery, that's all that means. So you're not going to run out of batteries while you're on the job. The batteries last 5 hours anyway, if you can't get your job done in 5 hours. So there's a little strap, you can turn that into, hangs over your shoulder, the bag hangs over your shoulder. I never worry about it, but it's there. And that's pretty much for inside, but in the side here we have like a little side pocket, and in there you keep your manual, you know, your user instructions, this type of thing. And I also carry the keyboard in there as well, and it's a wireless keyboard, and when you turn your camera on you can type stuff up, or you can do it audio. It records audio and it'll record the text that you put in there. Just depends what you want to show your customers, what they want. You might just want to make the video and tell them yourselves, or you might want to edit it and all this type of thing. So you've got a wireless keyboard that talks to the drone camera. So that's what you get with it. You get the drone camera and all the goodies I just showed you. That's your basic package. There's a few optional extras as well, and you know, you just need to ask about that. This monitor here, you can slew this round any way you want. You know, you can turn it up like that, turn it down, tighten it up. You know, you can just turn it any direction you want. You know, you can turn it around if you want to get behind it and do it like that. Just depends which way you're pushing it down the drain. I kind of like it out to the side, but there's no steadfast rule. So what we might do is we might just turn it on and give you a quick gander at the display. So I'll just move this stuff here that we just took out. Move this in closer a little bit. Tighten the thing up after we've just had a look at it. Move it back so you can get a bit of a gander at it. And we just turned it on here. Here's the on button, so bingo. And there you go, there's your picture. You just saw it come up. And as you can see there already, you've got a picture up there on the screen. And actually, it's looking at the other camera that I showed you without the skid. So it's working all right, but if you want more light, because you can see there's no lights on there at the moment, all as you do is you press this button here and bingo, there you got lights. And you've got 3 settings on the lights, so you can see there that's number 1, that's number 2, that's number 3, that's number 4. So you've got 4 strengths of light on there. Obviously you don't want too much feedback or too much glare inside the pipe, so you'd have it on the minimum amount to get the job done. The camera head is self-leveling, so the bottom of the picture is always the bottom of the pipe. Okay, so you saw before we put in our SD card and we put it in there. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to take photos and make videos. So if we want to take a photo, there's a picture of a camera right there, so we just press that, click, and we've just taken a photo. If we want to make a video, we'll press record, which is the one below it. And you can see there with this red dot, we're now recording. And it's also got sound on the recording, so you can speak to your customers and let them know what's going on. There's also text input, and I don't know if you can see it on there, but I've just put a little bit of text up there, and you can take that off with your wireless keyboard. So we're still recording. We're still recording. You can see it's still flashing there. That means we're still recording. There's my fingies right there. And after we finish recording, we'll just stop it. And we've made a video. Now if we want to see those two things that we've just recorded, we press this enter button here. And there's our two recordings. You can see them there. One is the picture and one is the recording. So if we go to this one here, we press OK. You can see that was the recording we made. And you can show that back to your customers, or you can put it on your computer, or you can text it to them, or you can give them the SD card, or you can just show them on the screen at a later stage. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. And then if we'll pause that, we'll go back to this. And we'll go up to this top one, which was the photo. And we'll press enter. And that was the picture we took. And you can see there it's got my name and things up there entered with the text. So anyway, after you finish, you can just turn it off and take your SD card out. There it is there. So that's just a quick tour around it. Everything looks really good. I really like the way this cord here comes off and stays out of the road of everything. Nothing catches on anything. There's the centre spool there. There's the 0 button that I told you about. There's the big base. It's just a good looking, hard wearing, strong unit that is easy to use and pretty well foolproof. The other good thing about it is, I'll just give us a gander on this. This is nice and flexible, but it's really sturdy, and you can see there that is really going to negotiate bends, but you can see how stiff the push rod is, and that's going to allow you to push it a long way down the pipe, but be flexible enough to get around bends and this type of thing. So there you go. That's the new Pervert drain camera. The end.